Amiibo!
Today we pose the question that nobody is asking. Will Amiibo return to the Nintendo Switch 2?
Well, they better, because I did not spend over $1,000+ on all these Amiibo for them not to be used.
Hey guys, it's Cyanize here, and today I really wanted to ask the question if Amiibo would be returning to the Nintendo Switch 2. A bunch of people are asking what games might be compatible on the Switch 2 with the removal of the AR camera, but the thing I'm most concerned about is if the right Joy-Con still will have Amiibo compatibility. Of course, we're still going to find that out in the April 2nd Direct if it will still have Amiibo support, but man, it got me worried. And so today, I wanted to give the reasons as to why Amiibo will not be leaving, and hopefully it won't, because if it did, that'd be really bad, and I just wasted so much money on plastic! So before we go over anything, I just want to go over the only thing we have really pointing to the suggestion that the Joy-Cons still will have Amiibo compatibility, and that's with a leaked price that came out for the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, I have no way of verifying this, a lot of this comes from Reddit, but the number I see going around a lot lately for the Nintendo Switch is $400 or $500, and yeah, that's a lot. Now, obviously there is a discussion to be made on whether or not that's a good price for the Switch 2, but the reason I bring that up is because it being that much means that there's got to be something in these Joy-Cons that make the price as inflated as it is. As you guys may or may not know, the original Joy-Cons on the original Switch are around $70 if you buy them from your local retailer. So if we take that and we apply that to whatever the new C button might end up being, I would argue the Joy-Cons are going to be around the same price, if not maybe $10 more. And the reason I bring this up is because I think that they're still going to throw in as much as they can to these Joy-Cons. HD Rumble, Amiibo support, the works. But obviously that's a theory, that's not cold hard proof, so let's pull up some actual recent examples, shall we? So if you guys don't know, if you've been following Amiibo alerts a lot on Twitter.com, or you've been checking the Nintendo store lately, you might have noticed there's been a lot of Amiibo restocks lately, and especially for Amiibo that have not been seen in a while. Now this could be a video in itself, because again, there was so many restocks that happened. If you just go through the Nintendo store right now, there's still Amiibo on the website that just straight up were never available for the longest time. Sephiroth, Sora is currently available, Pearl and Marina. Oh, and the big one, the Mii Fighters. The Mii Fighters haven't been restocked in years, and here they are, just casually sitting on the Nintendo website. Needless to say, Nintendo made a huge effort to restock Amiibo last year. So much so, I was able to complete my Smash collection. But okay, restocks don't mean anything. They could still pull the rug out under us and say, oh yeah, you just spent money on all this plastic, and you won't be able to use it anymore. I mean, again, I cannot emphasize it enough. There is so many Amiibo here that you can get on the website that were just straight up impossible to get at one point. Hell, the Guardian Amiibo from The Legend of Zelda is still on this website, and this is one of the most impressive Amiibo I own in my collection. How the heck is this thing still available for $19.99 retail price? Though a bit of a counterpoint, there is evidence going against my theory. You see, outside of restocks, we only had a couple of Amiibo drop in 2024. Specifically, we had Noah and Mio from Xenoblade Chronicles, Sora from the Smash Bros. Series, Pearl and Marina, and Callie and Marie, both from Splatoon 3. And that's all we had in 2024. A grand total of 7 Amiibo. Now, don't get me wrong, these are some of the most high quality Amiibo I've ever seen. But yeah, that's really lacking. So yeah, sure, while it was a really big year for Amiibo, it was really slow, all things considered, in terms of new Amiibo releases. And 2023 doesn't really help either if you want to go back another year. In 2023, we got Sephiroth, Kazuya, Link, Pyra and Mithra, Zelda, Ganondorf, Shiverfry, and Big Man. Which, yeah, considerably more than 2024, but still, I mean, that is a lot less compared to way back when. But another counterpoint, these Amiibo are so detailed. I'm sorry, there's no way you can tell me in any universe that Nintendo does not care about Amiibo. They still love making these things and dropping them on us, and they still have value. Now sure, it may just be me wanting to believe that they're still going to make some in 2025, but I would argue they still have a place in Nintendo's future. Yeah, sure, they slowed down completely in terms of making them, but when they do make them, they're some of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Though that being said, they can look as pretty as they want, but if they don't have a use on Nintendo software, then what's the point of making them? I mean, we can see that with pretty much any Amiibo that's not from the Splatoon or Smash Bros. Series. I mean, there's kind of just no point for them existing. I mean, I love you, Noah and Mio, but I'm not using you for this software, I'm telling you that. So if they were to return, what are they going to be used for? Well, I have a theory. Hear me out, guys. Amiibo Festival 2. Like, let's be honest, every Nintendo fan has at least one Amiibo lying around. And sure, the software wouldn't sell that much, but what if they changed one little thing? What if they booted the Animal Crossing off and just made it an overall Amiibo game? Now we're cooking a little bit. I mean, Nintendo's Amiibo catalog is so large, and with the recent restocks, it's almost like they were setting this up. Like, you're not only going to have a pack in Amiibo, obviously, but you'll also be able to get Amiibo from the Nintendo store because of the restocks, and some of your favorites are actually in stock, and you can buy them today. I mean, it just works perfectly. I mean, if I'm right about this, like, that'd be pretty cool. I think that just maybe, that they're planning to use these Amiibo for something in the future, and they're not ready to abandon them yet. While sure they aren't the priority in regards to Nintendo's future, I would argue they still have a place in Nintendo's future, and they are more than here to stay. But what do you guys think? Be sure to let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoy the video, be sure to like and subscribe. Stay hydrated, stay cool, and I'll see you all in another video. Bye-bye!